Hi, this is Shan and Cheryl from Singapore's 1FM 91.3, and this is our low-budget recap of Game of Thrones Season 5.
Over the next 3 minutes, we will be mentioning the characters Tyrion, Jon Snow, Daenerys, Cersei, Arya, Sansa, Jorah of the House Friendzone, Ramsay Bolton, Reek, Stannis, Brienne of Tarth, Melisandre, Rich Girl Marjorie, Tommen, Jaime, and his daughter/niece, Myrcella.
First, a recap on Daenerys. She was ruling the city of Meereen, and due to rebellious citizens, she was learning mo money, mo problems. Sir Jorah of the House Friendzone had captured the dwarf Tyrion and brought him as a prisoner to try and win favor with Daenerys.
The people of Meereen eventually rebel and attack Daenerys, and she only manages to escape because she jumps on a dragon and rides away. So far that her GPS stops working and she's like, "Where am I?" And the last we see of her, Dothraki horsemen are circling her.
Jorah sets off to find Daenerys because this fella is crushing hard.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
While Tyrion remains in Meereen and suddenly has a whole city to rule, so he's like, sweet.
Jon Snow had become the unpopular commander of the Night's Watch and had formed an alliance with the Wildlings to have a better chance against the White Walkers, who are cold as ice and almost unkillable.
But most of the Night's Watch were not happy with the policy choices and they assassinated him. Even the little boy stabs him, and Jon Snow's like, "Are you serious? Okay, I'm out of here."
Things didn't go well for another little child because Stannis Baratheon basically lost the plot, and on the advice of the Lady in Red, Melisandre, he sacrificed his own daughter. Like straight up Salem witch hunt, burnt her at the stake.
Even Stannis' loyal soldiers were like, "Dude, that is so messed up." And they abandoned him. It all went wrong for Stannis, and eventually the super tall Brienne of Tarth had him up against a tree, and we presume she put him out of his misery.
Rich Girl Marjorie wants the Iron Throne real bad and went turbo cougar by marrying Tommen, who must be like 13 years old and couldn't believe his luck. Mama Cersei was losing her grip on power, so she stood up the religious fanatic group called the Sparrows.
But isn't it ironic that same group eventually arrested her for sleeping with her cousin, and to atone for her sin she had to walk naked through the streets for what felt like an hour. Hope she had a hot shower after that. On the plus side for Cersei, the mountain has been resurrected and is like a Goliath Incredible Hulk zombie.
Her brother lover, Jaime, traveled to the sunny seaside resort of Dorne to bring back his daughter/niece Myrcella, but she was killed by a poisonous kiss as they sailed back. Needless to say, Cersei is going to be super pissed when she finds out.
Arya was working hard for the money in that grim-looking asylum-type place, and her boss was the handsome man who speaks completely in riddles, stuff like, "You will be where you cannot when you live like you do not." WTF?
Arya disobeyed him one too many times, and he made her go blind. But that was still 10 times better than Sansa, FML. She was forced to marry that total psycho Ramsay Bolton.
He did all sorts of terrible stuff, but silver lining, Reek plucked up the courage to help his former step-sibling, and he and Sansa jumped off the castle wall, hopefully escaping.
And that brings you up to date on Game of Thrones Season 5.